school. It's Monday, and we have our first very large and very important OB test today. I am, I would say, a good 80% prepared. My test is at 1 today, so I have a little bit of time for lunch to read over some stuff and just go over some material. I didn't get much sleep last night because, I don't know, just didn't go to sleep at the right time. I got home at around 1. Oh my god, my eyeballs. I got home pretty late last night because we finished studying pretty much right at midnight. By the time I got home, it was already like 12:30, 12:40. Got ready for bed, and I was, of course, on my phone for another half hour because what else is there to do right before you go to sleep? Actually, I should not say that. I don't recommend doing that ever. I probably went to sleep at 1:30 and woke up at 6 this morning, so I've only gotten maybe 4.5 hours of sleep. I should be fine though, right? We're working on some adrenaline today, so we are just going to try to survive and make it through another day in the life. Today has been a very, very long day, and I have to cut it short because of clinicals. Oh yeah, the test, the OB test. Honestly, the information wasn't that horrible, but there were definitely quite a few questions that I disagreed with the answer even after they told me what the right one was. I think we studied well for the information. I'm kind of just stumped a little bit about some of the things because I don't know how else I would study. I thought we did a pretty good job, but based off the trends that tend to happen when I'm taking my tests every quarter, you guys know the first one's always a trial test, I suppose. Let me just go back to what I used to say. I am in the lower end of my range. Still okay with my grade, but I'm also not entirely satisfied. Not the first time I've had to say that before. But my mentality with this is that it can only go up from here, because the trend that I have followed over the few quarters that I've been here is that after each test I slowly improve the more that I figure out how the questions are asked. I don't know. I'd still give myself a pat on the back for this test, but other than that, I guess it was alright. This week is busy, 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 busy. Just to give you guys a little preview of what's to come in the next 8 or so minutes after this clip, I have my back-to-back clinicals tomorrow and on Wednesday. So med-surg tomorrow, OB on Wednesday, and then I have work on Thursday. And on Friday, this coming weekend, we have our nursing dedication. It's pretty much this ceremony where we have to wear this white cap and light a lamp or of some sort and just kind of get inducted into the nursing profession. We have rehearsal this Friday, and then I have work right after that. So I got something going on every single day of the week this week, so maybe there'll be more to film. Anyways, I'm gonna go finish my work and hopefully get to bed in the next hour because I need to be asleep by like 9:30. Waking up at 4 in the morning never gets any easier, even after doing this for 4 quarters. Heck no. It was so glamorous. Just threw it all over my face. I was on oncology today, and I had a really good nurse and a really good patient, so overall it's been really good, and I actually got to do a lot of stuff today, so I was really happy. And I charted for the very first time, so good stuff. But that pretty much concludes my day because it's about 9 o'clock already and I have to go to bed. And I have clinicals for OB tomorrow. Another 4 a.m. to survive waking up through. Choosing back-to-back clinicals may or may not have been the biggest mistake of my life. Updates coming! I keep giving the most random updates, and in the past 2 days I've literally just talked. The beginning and the end of clinicals. I had OB today, and I was on the postpartum unit, and it wasn't exactly the greatest day, but I did get to see a pretty cool situation of a baby going hypoxic and having an apnea episode. Several, actually. I'm not going to explain too much about it, but I mean, it was a pretty emergent situation, which is really cool. So, I guess it was exciting in that 30-minute period, but other than that, nothing much. It's like 4:30ish right now. I just got out of work, and I guess I kind of forgot to mention that, yeah, I got a job. I interviewed with this woman that owns kind of a small business that makes planners and journals out of genuine leather. So she needed someone to help with the production process and putting them together. So I interviewed for that job and I did get it. So today was my first official day, and I have been there since 8:30. So it's been about 7 hours of me being there, and it was a pretty good day. It like works out perfectly with my schedule too, because I only have to work 2 days out of the week, which is the only 2 days that I have free anyway. So go to school and getting a job, it's possible. A lot of the people that I know that go to nursing school with me that are in the same class, a lot of them have jobs, and it really is kind of rough to have a job and also be going to school full-time. I know a lot of people who do part-time school and part-time work, so that kind of adds up to being full-time, but when you're going to school full-time and working still, that's pretty much like 1.5 times the amount of work a lot of other normal students would have. For me personally, I needed the extra cushion for income and stuff just to pay for gas and other expenses. I was really skeptical about getting a job for the past year or so that I've been in nursing school, just because I wasn't sure how I would be able to handle school and a job at the same time. But my boss now is super lenient with scheduling, and I can kind of make my own schedule as long as I fulfill my hours for the week. So I'm really happy that I finally found a job this way. I wouldn't necessarily recommend getting, oh my god, whoa! But I wouldn't necessarily recommend getting a job at the same time as going to school full-time unless you can absolutely handle it. As long as you know how to balance out your life and kind of manage your time well, I think it would be fine to have a job at the same time. It really just depends on you as a person, how you feel would best, you know, lead to your success in nursing school, because at the end of the day, it just depends where your priorities lie. As of right now, I have both school and job on my plate, but I think it'll be fine. So I guess coming along with me on this journey of a heavier wallet. I am driving to my dedication rehearsal right now. So plan is to figure out all this stuff for dedication in about 30 to 40 minutes so I can go to work. So that's what we're gonna do. Happy Friday, y'all! I forgot my vlogging camera at home, so I'm on my phone right now, and I am driving to dedication, and it is pouring outside. Like, it's like pouring, and the water keeps splashing me, and my car keeps swerving. Okay, okay,